Alright, so hello everyone, welcome to Laurence Plays, where we are playing Manhunt Checkpoint, and yes, I am the prey. And I've got a bit of armour this time. I'm going to see if that helps. Technically it's a muscle car, but it's also fairly armoured, so I feel like, it should be good when I get into a chase. We shall find out, though. So my first goal is to get to the first checkpoint, which is on Los Santos Freeway and Del Perro Freeway. So it's a joint where the two of the freeways meet, and there's a mess of roads over there. So it's going to be interesting to find out which bit of that I'm supposed to be on. So I'm going to drive down that way and see how things go, because this is Manhunt Checkpoint, where I have to drive around the city and try and collect all the checkpoints. There will be 5 of them. I'll be giving them one at a time, and there are also a cloud of hunters. We've got about 8 of them, I think, today, who are going to be driving around the city looking for me. And if they find me, they will attack me and try and kill me. And because if they do kill me, then they win the game. If I take all the checkpoints, I win the game. And to also make it a little bit easier for them to find me, because the city's a big old place, and if they were just hunting at random, they'd probably never find me. I've gone in the wrong lane here. I actually want to go right. So let's just go right anyway. In order to make it a little bit easier for them to find me, they have a circle on their maps that shows them roughly where in the city I am. And we've implemented a new version of the circle for this game mode, which is hopefully going to make things a little bit better, or a little bit. It's going to eliminate one of the big problems with the circle. So in the past, we've noticed that the hunters can often kind of find me when we don't want them to, because the circle jumps when I touch the edge of it. That's how it makes sure I'm always in the middle of it. So we've come up with a new way of doing the circle that means it shouldn't jump. It should jump before I get to the edge of it, rather than waiting until I actually do. So we shall see how this goes. Oh, grief. Max has found a massive dump truck. That is ridiculous. Oh my goodness. I mean, okay, he's allowed to drive it. There's no rules against that. You're allowed to drive any natural spawning vehicle, and there's some other rules around it to make it slightly more complicated. But that is frankly ridiculous. Good on him. Good on him for picking that, I guess. I approve. Although he does seem to be bullying all the vehicles that are coming along here. I wonder if I can get underneath it. I kind of can. I'm just going to sit here and look broken for a moment. No, he's coming back to get him. Okay, they seem to... Apparently, I don't know. They seem to have worked out this is me, and goodness knows how, because I just got run over by a dump truck, and I'm not sure what part of that gave me away. But it seems to now be a chase, so I guess I'm going to be getting out of here. Oh, and wobbling quite a lot like that as I come down here. Let's drop down onto the highway, because this is the thing I wanted to do anyway. Although actually not going this way, but never mind. It's a start, and it is in a way. Now, normally I would take that jump there, so they'll probably be expecting that, so I'm not going to, because that's far too obvious. I'm going to try and skedaddle. Nope, there's still one of them behind me. I think that's Cornelius, judging by the colour. So, not that tells me a great deal about my chances of escape, but I'm going to try and do something. I'm going to try and do something and just get foiled by a tree. So he's going to fly over in a Gallivant fairly chaotically. I'm going to go back the way I just came, because why not, really? And there's the why not is actually quite an obvious reason, because or quite obvious, because there's probably going to be other hunters. Yes, just like that, coming back towards me. So I'll exit the highway here, shall we say? And I'll actually exit properly. Go along this way. I know the arrow points in the opposite direction, but when you're being chased by a lunatic in a dump truck and goodness knows what else, the road laws can I don't care about the laws of the road. I'm just going to try and get out of here. So the Dominator is a fairly quick vehicle. However, there's just an endless supply of hunters all over the place. So I'm going to have to go a fair distance in order to get away from them. So I'm hoping that if I just keep my foot down a little bit longer and come along here, and then maybe I can duck in here like this, and hope another post. I think I might be away. I'm quite optimistic that I'm away now. So let's have a vehicle change. Get in here.
That's fucked up.
Right, there we go. Now I've got myself a new car. So if they see me, well, they might still recognise me because I've still got the same face. But I've got a very different vehicle, so hopefully that's going to help me escape. So where is that? Okay, how am I going to get to that checkpoint? That's my next question. The hunters are all flying through here at a rate of knots, so I think I want to get onto the highway. So that means I do want to go left, despite the fact that all the hunters have just gone that way, which is a little bit upsetting. Although I said that one of the hunters has just gone to the right as well, so you know there's hunters everywhere, and that's sort of the point of this game, really. That there should be I should be seeing quite a lot of the hunters, because if I don't, then it's boring. So there is down this way. If I go straight on here and then turn right, I think I can turn right from here. Then I can get onto the highway, and hopefully make my way over to that checkpoint. Because I've not managed to take one yet, and no checkpoints is not the number of checkpoints I would like to take in this game. So I'm gonna head over here. I'm gonna turn left. Oh, hang on. No, I need to go another block yet. So I'm gonna wait at these lights behind this panto. Like that. Go through here. I turn left at the next set of lights, go under the bridge, and then onto the highway there, and that'll take me in the direction I want to go. And here comes Marc up behind me. Don't drive into me. Don't drive into me. Thank you. Is he going away? I don't know. We're following Mike, so that's probably a good thing. Right, there are hunters in the area, and this is where I start to get paranoid and scared and just generally worried. So yeah, come across this way to here. Then when the lights go green, I can go around and hopefully get onto the highway. Not there. I need to go under the bridge first and then get onto the highway on the other side. But yeah, there's a lot of hunters whiffling around this general area. So, as I say, because of the circle, they know that I'm somewhere roughly around here. They don't know exactly where I am, but they know I'm somewhere roughly in this sort of general area. So they're going to be all hunting around here, looking for anything that looks suspicious. Ooh, that's a green light. And potentially that might mean hopefully they won't find. But I just saw Max's dump truck again. Right, I don't see a red light. I don't see a green light either, but I don't see a red light at all. So I'm going to go up here, get on the highway. Okay, so now I am not safe, but I am safer, especially if I drive relatively slowly for a highway, because this should keep me away from the hunters, at least for a bit. Now, I'm trying to work out how on earth you do the highway system. I need to stay over here, stay on the highway, go across the storm drain and bridge and stuff here. Yes, and then... No, I need to come off here, like this. There we go. So I'll come off the highway here and onto the north-south highway, and that should take me up towards the checkpoint, I think, if it's where I think it is. So I believe the checkpoint is where this highway and the northern east-west highway meet, and it's going to be somewhere in that sort of tangled area of spaghetti and nonsense. So I'm just going to drive up this way, try and spot it. Hopefully I'll be able to grab it. If not, I'll at least then probably be able to loop round and... Well, there it is. There we go. You can see the red glow up there. Where is that? Okay, I think I see where that is. It's on the ramp that goes up and round. That's going to be fun to get to. Oh yeah, all right. Okay, I can see where it is. I know how to get to it. I just need to actually do the getting to it part. And I think that means come along here, and then I'm going to pull an obvious U-turn in through here, in fact. Yes, this is where I want to turn around, so I'm just going to do that. I didn't check for hunters first, which is unwise, but oh well, c'est la vie. Hopefully they weren't watching. I don't see any suspiciously coloured lights behind me, so I think I'm probably okay. Follow this car through the junction. Yeah, I seem to be safe. Phew, right. Hey Blade, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. Yes, we're Max has got he's got a sort of taxi. It's a bit more interesting than his normal taxi, if I'm being honest. Oh, I've been turned round. That's kind of unhelpful, but I suppose it means I can do this. Yeah, so that's one of the checkpoint effects. You may have heard those mentioned. When I take a checkpoint, sometimes random things happen. This time I got turned round, so that's okay, I suppose. It happens. What can you do? So now let's head back south again. Since I'm on this highway, I'm going to stick with the highway. I'll probably want to come off it fairly soon, but at the moment, until I know where the next checkpoint is, I'm just going to stick with it. Downtown Vinewood. Okay. Oh, I see purple headlights over in the distance. That's a worry. So I'm going to come off the highway here, follow it round this way, and then I should probably go through Mirror Park. Is going to be the better route to take, but it's also going to be relatively more dangerous, I suspect, because if I'm in Mirror Park, it's going to be fairly obvious that I'm in Mirror Park because of what the circle will do. So we'll try this anyway. We'll come through here, and I'll make sure I get onto the lower of the bridges out of Mirror Park, the further south one, because that tends to be less well guarded in my experience. So if I want to come along here, what is that lane doing? I'm not quite sure I understand. I'm just going to keep moving though. I don't want to stop at a red light. Come down here. Then if I hang a right here, like this, then I can go across the bridge here, and that'll take me over into Vinewood. And at that point, I am... I'm not going to say I'm safe. I'm definitely not safe, but I am at least approaching the checkpoint that I'm trying to get to, which is useful. That's the sort of the point of what I'm doing. So it looks like if I just keep going straight in this direction, there's a green. No, it's going red. So if I keep going straight on in this direction, I'll go through into Vinewood, and then if I just keep going, I mean, looking at the mini map, it looks like the checkpoint is basically dead ahead. So if I keep going in this direction, hopefully I'll just find it, and I won't get too much attention from the hunters. But well, it remains to be seen. There aren't any around here, which is nice. I don't see any of them around. It's one of those it's quiet, too quiet sort of things where you look around and realise that you can't see any of them, and whilst they must be reasonably in the vicinity because they've got the circle to tell them where to go, the fact that I can't see any of them just makes me paranoid again. This game is absolutely terrifying and not good for my stress levels. Pink and red are our two newbies this time. They're people who on the Discord server who said they wanted to join in. So he said yes, please do. So they've come along to join us. They originally joined the channel because of Factorio. So there's one of them. There's red, but have now decided that they'd like to come along and play this game as well, or instead, or I don't know. Right. So there is a red SUV stopped there. There's nobody in it though. And I can see purple there, that's a concern. In one of the armoured muscle car things. Ooh, time to go. Time to go. Time to change lanes. Right, okay, there's the checkpoint just down there. Not very far to go. I think I'm within sort of grabbing distance of it now. It's not too far away. As long as nobody comes up behind me and just rams into the back of my car. Oh, it's night time. Let's put the roof up. I think that's how it works. I think in GTA the AI tend to have the roof up at night, so we'll do that. I think it's worth doing. Oh, and a green light. Let's go. Turn down here. I thought that was Pete from. Oh, I'm not in the lane. I thought that was Pete for a moment, but no, it was green light coming from a street sign, illuminating the ground underneath a sort of greenish panto. I'm on the wrong side of the road. I need to be over here, like this. I hope nobody saw me do that. Oh, phew! Two of the hunters just shot straight past me as I was turning. Oh, I'm amazed they didn't see me do that U-turn. Thank goodness for that. But I want to not be here. I don't care if this is suspicious driving. I don't want to be in that area. Oh no, it's a 2-star wanted level checkpoint effect. So I now have a wanted level, which is unhelpful because that means the police are out trying to attack me as well as the hunters. So I think I'm just going to need to put my foot down and run away from the police. So now, because the police cheat, they know where I am, what car I'm driving, all that sort of shenaniganery. So I need to now try and get away from them, and also try and get away from the hunters at the same time. Now, fortunately, the police appear on my map. The hunters don't, because that would make things far too easy. But the police do, and that makes it a little bit easier to evade them. So if I hang around here, my stars are flashing, so we should fairly quickly get rid of the wanted level, I think. I'm trying to watch the vision cones of the cops and work out which way they're going. So far, this seems to be... That was one of the hunters zipping past there by the speed he went through at. Come on, lose the wanted level. Please. Please, can I not be wanted? Oh, there we go. Right. Now I need to get down to Maze Bank Arena. Blimey, that's miles away. Oh. I've just been attacked. I'm not sure why, but that was far too blatant an attack for me to hang around. Let's get out of here. They're not following me. Maybe that was an honest mistake. And they didn't mean to ram me. They were just trying to evade generally. But I've just seen another hunter then, so I definitely need to flee now, because he's going to have... He saw me running, and I'm going to drop off here at an angle, so onto the highway, because this is going in the direction I want to go. I'm going to try and use that to get away. Hopefully he's going to think I just went round the corner and just kept and stayed on the upper roads. But if I can bomb down here like this, then hopefully I can find a nice quiet area and swap vehicles. That's Max's dump truck again. I don't want to be swapping vehicles here.
We should chill sometime. Definitely.
Go. Okay, I think the fact that I was sitting there with my headlights off was probably enough to give me away. So now it's time to skedaddle again. If I drive up here, there's Marc again, and Tristan, and oh no, there's just all of them everywhere. What if I try and barge through here like this? So there's still lots of cops in the vicinity trying to sort of make a nuisance of themselves, and I'm quite happy to let the cops make a nuisance of themselves. I'm really really frustrated that I just happened to run into Max as I was going down there, because I was away and then I ran into another hunter, as is traditional. But I mean, that's sort of how they try and do things. But still, it's frustrating when it happens like that. When it was going so well, I'd done I'd escaped so neatly from Marc with that sneaky jump off the off the top of the down onto the highway, and then to be spotted like that is just frustrating. What's that? That's a panto. I'm not having a panto after what happened earlier this evening. It just didn't go well at all. Fine, let's use a Galavanta. It's not a great vehicle, but it's hopefully unexpected and will get me moving, and yeah. I'll try and upgrade it at some point. Maybe I'll see another of those DB5s if I'm lucky. I would quite like a DB5, just for the hell of it. Yeah, grabbing a cop car and chasing the hunters would be quite funny, actually. That's not a bad idea. In fact, I'm quite close to the police station here, I think. Maybe I'm not, I don't know. Ooh, green light. I am going to turn left here, even though I'm in the wrong lane for it. Yeah, grabbing a police car would be quite funny. And it would be an excuse to drive around like a lunatic, especially given that some of the hunters probably still have wanted levels, which might well be why there's still so many cops around. That's a tiny panto parked there behind me. Let's pull forward a little bit because there's a line there. Right. I think so far this run's not going too badly. There's been quite a bit of chaos and nonsense and. What was that? Did you just drive along here and boop this car on the way past for funsies? Okay, there's a lot of hunters around, which is why I went quiet. Yeah, driving a police car is a nice idea, but I suspect it would look suspicious quite quickly. So I'm not sure it's a practical idea. What's that pink car doing? Going past, that's alright then. Green light. Okay, so the hunters are starting to use better cars now, which is a little bit upsetting. There's the next checkpoint though. So yeah, because I used a coupe, the hunters are now all going to be potentially all using coupes because, well, why wouldn't they? It's an upgrade, and they are fully allowed to now. So it's that was the downside. I was aware of that when I grabbed the coupe. It's slightly unfortunate, but I suppose it's what I get for using the coupe, and it did help. The coupe did allow me to get away with a reasonable amount of panache. So yeah, I think it was totally worth it. Oop, there's some bullying going on up there, but it's not of me, so I'm okay with that. I'm just going to run this red light because I don't want to sit here. And the hunters are far enough away that I think it's probably okay. There we go. Bink. Right. Now, I think there was a hunter quite close by, so I'm going to get out of here. Again. So because the hunters see when I take the checkpoints, and I have to be stationary in order to take them, I think it's then a good idea to sort of skedaddle a little bit like that. I've got the 2-star wanted level again. Oh, for goodness sake! Oh. Yes, I do know that. Yeah, I'm loosely aware that the right on red requires you to stop before doing the turn. However, with this being GTA, I don't always obey the traffic laws quite accurately and quite correctly. And to be honest, I don't know whether the AI vehicles do either. The objective. It's more important for me to look like an AI to the hunters than it is for me to actually obey the law. Oh, damn it! I've got too close to those cops. Okay, I'm going to get on the highway over here because I know that Marc is in this area, and I think he saw me pulling some alleyway-based shenanigans, and I wouldn't be surprised if he's behind me. Okay, here we go. This is good. I'm on the highway now. There is shooting happening, but it's nowhere near me, so that's probably okay. My what's names are flashing. There's a cop car turning around. Oh no, what's it doing? Oh, it's going underneath the bridge. Okay. Right, so if I keep going this way, hopefully that's going to get me away from the cops. Is that a cop heading the wrong way on the highway? It is. That's cheating. You're not allowed to do that. Bad cop. No donut. So that's got me spotted again by the cops. But, you know, once again, I'm on the highway, so I'm going in the sort of the direction I want to go in order to get up to Vinewood again. I think, yeah, my current... Oh, that one spotted me. Damn it. I was hoping it wouldn't. My current objective is more get away from the cops rather than, whilst avoiding the hunters, rather than specifically go directly for the checkpoint. So now we're flashing again. There's a cop ahead of me, but he's going away from me, and I don't see any cops behind me. So I think if I just drive along here slowly, I might be okay. The wanted level will hopefully go away, and I can, you know, get back to playing the game. I do need to switch vehicles because I'm pretty sure Marc has seen this one. What's that cop doing up there? Maybe I should just switch vehicles while I'm waiting. So let's park this here and make everybody else stop. Let's take another one of those armoured whatever they're called, dominators. There we go. Stealing a car has got rid of my wanted level. Perfect. Just what I needed. Right, so now where am I trying to get to? I'm trying to get to Vinewood at this point. Downtown Vinewood. Okay, so that's going to be the best way to get to there. I think is going to be come off here, right, and then left somewhere up the hill. Yeah, I think this is the correct way to do this. I think. Ooh, there's that red Range Rover again. I'm still fairly sure that's a hunter, but it's kind of hard to tell. Slightly hard to tell from here. I've left a massive gap there. Oop, there's Pete. Where are you going? Can we? Yes, let's do this. Let's follow that blue. I can't remember what that is. I know it's not a particularly good vehicle, but I'm gonna, yeah, whatever it is, that thing. Okay, so up here, if I come up here, I think one more block, and then I'll turn left because that's a smaller road, and I have a theory that the smaller roads, I think, I don't know if that pink car spotted me or not. No, I don't think it had. Ooh, maybe it has. It's circling around. I think it might be suspicious. Oh, I don't know. Let's try and... I was going to say let's try and drive naturally and normally and stuff like that, but no, there's a couple of them around now. Now, I am in quite a dark coloured car, and it's night, so this will hopefully do me well, and I've just completely wiped out one of the hunters, which is not particularly helpful because it slowed me down a lot. I'd have dodged him if I'd thought fast enough, but it was very, very satisfying. Oh dear. Yeah, so let's get over this way a little bit, and then turn up the hill here, and drop off into this car park because car park. Why not? Car park's got to be a good idea, right? As long as they're nowhere nearby and haven't seen me do this, this is a great idea. So I'll go up the steps over here, like this, and just hide behind this wall. I hear engines, but I don't think any of them have come into this car park. Now, we have to play a little bit of a game of what is the best car to take out of this car park. I'm sorry, I'm leaning because I'm trying to see over the wall. That's not how computer games work, but I can't help it. Yes, the armoured car easily demolished the SUV, which makes it very tempting to get back in it because, you know, it's quite good, TM. There's a couple of SUVs down there. I think the best one is going to be that coupe though. That's a is that a Zion? I think it might be a Zion. Let's go and find out. There's a lot of sirens around at the moment. No, it's not a Zion. I don't think it is a Zion. I'm not quite sure what it is. Find out in a sec. Is that machine gun fire? Oh, it's a Zion. Okay. My instinctive identification of GTA vehicles is slightly better than I realised. Stop. If the alarm could stop, that'd be nice. There we go. So, I have a possibly broken window. It hasn't rendered on my screen, but it might do on the Hunter's. It's a black car, just as dawn is happening, which is a bit of a shame, because this would be quite useful at the other times. Oop, there goes one of them, and there goes another of them. And another. That did a lot of damage, that red SUV. That's very, very satisfying, I have to admit. That, I think, might be my favourite part of this video so far. Alright, let's head over to the checkpoint. If I can manage to take all the checkpoints, that'll be my favourite part of the video. But for now, I'll go with the absolute demolition of that car. Marc is loitering in the area, so is Tristan. They're both going down that hill where I just came from, though. So that's good, because they're going where I came from, not where I am. So happy with that. There's lots of those. They look like Ferrari F40s buzzing around as well. I feel like they look like they should be supercars. I don't know if they actually are, but I feel like they look like they should be. So if they are supercars, then I can't use them because I can't take checkpoints in supercars. I'm limited up anything up to sports cars. So yeah. You go on to bowling, yes, yeah. Where they all have to use Pantos, and I use the Dominator. That would be quite funny. Or maybe something a little bit slower than the Dominator, but they all have to use Pantos. That would be interesting and very, very entertaining. Are they following me? Yes, there's Tristan going. Oh, he's going down there though. That's all right. Because by all right and down there, I mean it's all right because he's not coming towards. Oh, it's on the other side of the road. That's a shame. It's not an Infernus. They're yeah, I know the Infernus is a supercar, but the Infernus is definitely a Lamborghini. Those ones, I'll point the next one out that I see. But there's another. It's another wedge-shaped thing that isn't. It's definitely not an Infernus. It's there. That one. That one was the blue one behind me. I can't look at because I'm trying to drive properly. I'm getting accosted. I think that's Mike. It's an orange police car, so I'm pretty sure that's Mike. However, I haven't yet driven a police car, so that means I get to use my special hunter abilities and do this. Which is always satisfying. And not just because it's Mike, it's satisfying whichever of the hunters it is I get to blow up. However, that does mean my car is now thoroughly burned. Let's switch to an identical one. Actually, because I say it's burned, it's part of the reason it's burned is because it was damaged. So switching to another Zion that is undamaged is at least sort of a nudge in the right direction. So right, at least this also means I can now let the hunters all go past. I'm impressed. They still seem to. They've still got cops after them. That's amazing. Tristan is doing donuts in the junction. Sure, why not? Oh, he's switching cars. Oh dear, Tristan's going for a Windsor. His old favourite. Let's follow him up the hill. He won't be expecting that. Alright, I won't follow him up the hill because he's not going up the hill. Right, so Tristan really, really likes the Windsor because it's fast and it's heavy. I don't like the Windsor because it's really, really hard to drive. But yeah, he does like it because of its weight and stopping power. Yep, I think I'm in a chase here. Right, you know what? I've tried to take this checkpoint so blooming many times now. I'm just going to go over here. Stopping it, grab the checkpoint. I don't care. So yeah, technically I'm allowed to take checkpoints even in a chase. I just tend not to. But this one, it's been so much faffing around trying to take it that I think actually this time I don't care. I'm just going to grab the damn thing. Especially as Tristan is now following me in a Windsor and is probably not angry, but is incentivized to try and catch me, should we say. As I said, the Windsor is a difficult car to escape from because it's really heavy. Now, it's a difficult car to drive as well because it's heavy, but Tristan seems to have managed to master doing handbrake turns in it at the worst possible moments, like when it would help him catch me. So I'm just going to do a U-turn there like that and see if that helps. No, he's still there behind me, and there's Marc coming to join in as well. So I'm going to need to do something cunning to try and get away from them. Now we are Tristan and I are both in coupes, so our cars are probably of relatively similar performance, but I'm pretty sure that the Windsor is faster, and yeah, he's definitely catching up with me. So I think that's time to go into this tunnel. Oh, there's a car in the way. There is also a roadblock in the tunnel. Thanks for that, Max. Oh no. Max is going to be unbearably smug about this because he's managed to make one of his roadblocks work. That was a good run, though. I enjoyed that, even if it didn't end quite as I would hope it would.
Getting run over by a dump truck.
Is that an AI dump truck or a...
It's being driven by a monkey.
I have returned.
Well done.
Hello!
On the highway, I'm surprised I'm not dead.
Actually,
AI
there's
will
some
tend to avoid you.
Cornelius, car behind me. Muscle car. He faked death, I think.
Whereabouts?
Yeah, he's alive. At the small construction site next to Arcadius, heading south in one of the muscle cars with armor above the highway on the bridge. He was faking death.
That was a
He's
close
towards
one, Mike.
south. He's towards south of Rockford Plaza, the shopping mall.
Maroon
He is there
red
now.
towards
Cornelius, come
Arcadius.
on.
He's jumping down on the highway.
He's jumping down on the highway. He's doing his jump. I think. No, he's following the highway. He's following the highway
He
west.
jumped towards the
Towards
passing
south.
by. We're passing on the highway, red car park. And he's continuing. He got off behind the construction site towards RGBs, going towards Noodles. Do not have
Towards the
visual
heliport.
right now.
Towards the heliport.
He's back on the highway. He's going on the bottom highway towards behind the construction site. Going
No
back
way
the way we
behind.
came. Passing
Back
red.
to it. Oh, beat.
red
Yeah,
car
he's at Blue Car Park. He's going west from there.
West
He's
from
Okay.
off
there.
taking the off ramp at Art Gallery. He's going off at Art Gallery.
I bunked it.
Oh, Cornelius. You can do better than that. So he went off at Art Gallery off the highway. Oh, he's going underneath the highway. He's off towards Red Car Park on the north side, going east.
Yeah, he's here.
Think you're right in front of him. Does he go over the overpass or under?
Under. Straight
Under
through
the
as far as we
overpass,
can see. Yeah, straight through, under.
This dump truck is not really efficient.
Thing
I
on
have
east.
no idea whether or not he turned.
Yeah, he's gone into hills.
The side of it is
Yeah,
then
there's
does become
lots of
something of a
police
guessing
around.
game where you're trying to guess what he's doing.
Grey coupe heading east towards Casino checkpoint. Yeah, that's him.
Grey Cooper.
Light grey, black top.
Okay.
Lost
Coupes
him
are unlocked. Where's he now?
No, I lost him at Casino
Oh, sorry, that's you.
bridge.
Isn't it?
Let
At
us
least he survived.
south. He's got circles on south.
Yep.
He's at pillbox hill. He's at pillbox. He's at pillbox. Is it grey coupe you said, right?
Yeah, light
Black top?
grey, black top.
Yeah, he's at pillbox. He's turning around back on the highway. He's back towards the highway. From pillbox hill.
The north-south highway.
Yes, there is.
It's going north-south. It's back towards...
Yeah, correct side of the
yeah.
road, heading north.
Okay, good.
Tristan, near to you, coming there.
I see gunshots on the map. Is that where he is, roughly?
Yeah.
Cool.
Heading off by Dashend, turning straight across on the left. He took the wrong off ramp and went straight across.
I need a new car.
For every hunter, there is a roadblock in... and also in Rocket Plaza, but that's...
Purple.
Checkpoint taken.
That's red.
Checkpoint
That's
taken.
red.
On the bridge near... Yeah, there he is. Heading south towards Spaghetti. No,
Our
towards... back towards...
Recycle plan. Recycle
What?
plan. Recycle plan.
towards construction, basically, I think. Yeah.
Wait, not interested.
Heading north.
Heading north.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I see him in the distance. No eyes?
No eyes.
No, it's some ghetto people, so I'm pretty sure.
Didn't get the car type.
So yeah, I turned into recycling plant on that call. Oh, hello, sorry.
I didn't look at the road. Oh, sorry.
I think you are sorry.
He seems to be going at a decent pace, relatively erratically. I wonder if he's trying to avoid police as well.
Maybe he is also on a police car.
I'm
trying to chase
bringing
us.
3 stars. I'm bringing 3 stars, so enjoy
Oh.
it. It's very small now. Circle is tiny.
For reasons that I can't comprehend, also have 3 stars right now. Genuinely no idea why.
I only have 2.
Seriously.
So left out.
I had to as well.
There's a lot of cars just up here. Mark.
That's not slowly.
You were ahead of the pack for some reason. Why?
Tell me why.
Suspicious vehicle, Mark. On me.
Where are you?
Highly suspicious vehicle heading south.
Yep.
Yep, that's him.
Where?
Nice.
Heading south on Alto Street. So 1, never reached 3.
Yep, got him.
East of. Yep. Okay.
Continuing south past. Where are we?
Construction site.
Heading towards Arcadius. No, it wasn't him.
No.
Lost him.
No.
Lost
Oh,
eyes.
yeah.
Yeah, him. That way.
Yep. Buy up an Atom. Maybe a Zion's convertible coupe. Turn north at UFO and round to the right.
Heading?
East now.
East then.
Sorry.
It's alright, it's fine.
In the hills or the
Let's be
higher
honest, I've
road?
done worse to you.
North of Casino Bridge. South towards that checkpoint. But sliding off onto the highway. Rolling it on the highway. Heading north on the wrong side of the highway.
Go to the highway now.
Turning round.
At
Heading
PD.
south on the correct side of the highway. Hello, Mark.
Hello. Oh, sorry.
On your right. Approaching dash end. Not coming off there. Staying on. I think I saw a red car on the bridge.
Yeah, there's a few of us I can
Pillbox
see
Hill.
just kind of falling down.
Oh, I hope he goes in the tunnel. Please go in the tunnel.
He's going in the
He's
tunnel.
going tunnel.
Yes.
No! I couldn't brake.
Is he
You
in the tunnel?
sandwich the
Is he-
dump truck in there or something.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, that's so good.
Nice.
Nicely done.
Oh, I'm so happy. Finally a roadblock that worked.
Using the same tactic for 2 years and finally it paid out.
You don't want to know how many roadblocks I've made. Oh my.